Today I'm going to be going over some warm-ups and cool-downs that you can use before and after your tricking session, and hopefully give you some tips to help you become the best tricker that you can be. Let's check it out. Yo, what's up? I'm Anthony Medina and welcome to Upraiz Tricking, the channel that's all about helping you build a solid foundation for your tricking so you can excel at the sport. Now that you know what to start with for this curriculum, adding a warm-up in the beginning of your workout and a cool-down after your workout is a pretty good idea to help prevent injury and get a little bit more flexible. The first thing we'll go over is a warm-up for your tricking session, or more specifically how I warm up or how I would warm up somebody I was teaching. First, we'll start with very light movements of all the tricking setups that we learned, not putting much energy into them, and kind of just going through the motions of the basic tricks and kicks that you'll be doing during that session. After that, I'd recommend some foam rolling or some self-massaging to get rid of those tight spots that you have. You guys can also use a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball, or any small ball that you can find that can really get into those tight spots and get them out for you as well. For us trickers, it's mainly going to be the legs that are going to need the most attention. Then you can move on to more dynamic stretching. Leg swings are really nice because they get you kind of warmed up and prepared for all the kicks that you're going to be doing in that session. You can roll out your arms, do some little twisties. After that, you can move on to a light jog, do some high knees, and work on some of those basic kicks and flips that you learned, unless of course that's what you're training for that day. After you feel good to go, you're ready to trick. Now after your tricking session is over with, it's a really good idea to stretch at that point. Stretching after your session will help reduce soreness for the following day, and it's like the prime time to get your flexibility down. Here's a quick rundown on how I stretch. So first I like to start with my arms, kind of just get those here behind the head, push down on the elbow, straddle, try to keep my toes pointed when I do so, reach up and over, around as much as I can, do that on both sides. Then I reach with both hands down, then I reach out in the middle as far as I can go. Then I do butterflies, kind of push the knees down, or you can just flap them. Pike, try to reach as far as I can. Then I flex my toes back, try to grab them and pull them up. Shoulders, get your arms back as far as you can. Turn your hands around, bend your elbows a little bit. Cat stretch, that's here. And then a seal stretch, is here. Stretching out my wrists, kind of just put them down, flip them around, grab them, roll out the ankles. Make sure you get both. Ankles are pretty important, these get injured a lot. Then I go to my right splits, so from a lunge, slide out. Try to go as far as you can into those. Don't overdo it though, because you don't want to pull a muscle. Left splits, as far as you can. My least favorite, middle splits. Try to go down as far as you can. If putting your hands down to this is too easy, you can put your elbows down or lay flat. If that's too hard, you can always kind of just stand up and work your way down. And after those, I like to do bridges. Up in the bridge, get that all stretched out. And I also kind of like to roll my back out and then kind of get my toes over my head. And after you're done with stretching, it's probably a good idea to foam roll out just a little bit more just to be safe. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed the video and like to become part of the team, please subscribe to the channel. We're all about helping you become the best tricker that you can be by building a solid foundation for your tricking so you can excel at the sport. And it would be awesome to have you with us. Stay motivated, keep growing, Upraiz.